And we are live
from the Black Swan Media Studios, deep inside a secret underground bunker. We're speaking to freedom-loving patriots from all around the country and the world. Welcome to the Resistance. This is John Crump, live.
And I know it's a little bit dark in here, but that is because Dark's not here. But we'll be fixing that in a second here. But let me bring on Flying Rich. How are you doing?
Crump, you on generator power? What's going on?
No, just forgot to turn on the lights, and I've been like rewiring some stuff, so now I don't have internet. And I know it's ridiculous, but my lights are controlled by the internet.
So that quantum fiber optic cable isn't working as good as you thought?
No, I just rewired like the inside of my house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my router was out this morning. It needed a reboot.
Yeah, well, I've had like contractors here all day basically. Mm-hmm. I've been running Cat 8.
Oh, so not military contractors. You're talking like home improvement.
Yeah, they're running Cat 8 runs for me. Because
wait,
Cat 8,
you don't do that yourself, Crumpy?
Dude, no. I mean, I could, but I don't want to.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what Cat 8 is. So
Cat 8, it's 40 gigabits.
Mm-hmm.
Connection.
So is that fiber? That's copper or fiber?
That's copper. 40
Still
gigabits.
Copper. Oh, no way.
Yeah. So I got Cat 8 running through here. The patch panel directs come in tomorrow. I'll be doing all the wiring there. I just didn't want to, I didn't have time to drill and drop cables and everything. But yeah, I can do a 40 gigabit connection.
I did something today.
When is your damn? Where's Dark?
Modeled that. Dark who?
Exactly.
He is running late.
Of course he is.
So I didn't have time to print a full-size 1919 machine gun mount, so I just printed a 50% size after I modeled it.
Why didn't you have time to print the whole thing?
Because it was going to take 4 hours to print. And I hate to say it, I catted this up while I was on the phone with Dark on our regular morning call, which takes all morning. And I wanted just to print it out, make sure it looked right, even though it looked right in CAD. And I don't know for sure if I'm going to be making this as the adapter for the Gatling gun to go on the 1919 machine gun tripod or have it go into this part. But since I have this part modeled, I can return it to Walter Keller. And I just figured I'd print one of these. Maybe I should just print a 50% size Gatling gun also.
I think you should go big time.
Bigger, like 50
bigger
Gatling gun.
Bigger.
308 Gatling gun. Well, actually, I could go 300 blackout Gatling gun. That'd be 308-ish.
Dude, no, dude. You need the 308.
Oh, I know what to do.
You
do a 300 blackout suppressed Gatling gun shooting subsonics.
Yeah.
How the F cool would that be? Of course.
I'm going to complain about networking for a second. Sorry. Since I'm moving like all my servers into a server room.
Is that also your gun room?
Yes, it's gonna have my servers in there. But I took down my DNS servers,
Hmm.
so I'm running off like regular DNS.
So
But
were you
I
running wait,
I was
Pi?
running
What
a
is it?
Pi-hole.
Pi-hole. Yep. Hmm.
Yeah. So basically, I was basically now I don't remember any of my addresses. Like IP address.
Uh-oh.
Once I get it to my IPAM, I'll be
So
fine.
that's
But
why I have Heimdall, so I don't have to remember anything.
well, no, once I get into IPAM, I'll be fine.
Hmm. You're going to have
So
IPAM for your home network.
I already have IPAM from a home network.
Oh boy.
What?
Just that's a little over. Is IPAM free?
Some of them are.
Really? Okay. Didn't know.
PHP IPAM is open source.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not aware. I just IPAM I have a love-hate relationship with professionally, so I try not to bring that into my home. Just kind of like inviting the ATF or vampires into your
Why?
house.
What's the point? Why?
There are some things IPM does good, some things that are a pain in the ass.
It depends on what IPAM you're looking at.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And
You know.
So Fearless Orca is probably one of the only people I know that isn't a techie that does 3D printing of guns and stuff like that.
Okay. No, but I just want to. I mean, IPAM just makes it so much simpler.
I guess. I just use DHCP and I have a block where I manually assign IP addresses to.
Yeah, well,
I was running pfSense and in a VM and I didn't realize it. And pfSense I did a Class C subnet, but with a different third octet than my normal. And I didn't understand why some things had a network connection, but had a .0 instead of a .1 for the third octet.
yeah, well, IPAM, you can do some, you make sure that you don't, kind of overlap IPs and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
right. But if you do DHCP and you have like I don't know if I have 100 or 200 static IP addresses on my network.
Well, I do static, but I do DHCP pool and I do a static pool for my servers, all static.
So I have the maximum lease time on my DHCP on my router.
Permanent?
So it's I don't know how many days, but it's stupid long.
You can do permanent on some.
Although
Like
that's interesting. Yeah, with the reroute, yeah, I can bind. Also, I can control ports where they go out to the internet or not. So my refrigerator and coffee maker can't talk to the internet.
Yeah. So what are you doing? Running like a VLAN for those?
No, I just block them. I really should. I really should set up a VLAN because I have that ability and set a. There's a couple of things I probably should set VLANs for, but yes.
So I run all mine on VLANs.
Oh, you want to invite? What's Sabar Prince doing? Is Sabar in Mexico? I was looking at his IG feed. Is he like smuggling more people in from Mexico? What's going on?
He's that damn coyote. What movie was that from?
I have no idea.
Fast and Furious, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm also working on this, but
I struggle with staying awake through most of the Fast and Furious movies.
Oh. I need a micro SATA drive for this.
I mean, I kind of like. Oh, hey, we got Drop It Like It's Hot, fellow Florida man here. How's it going?
Florida people.
Ooh, what? He went to Hawaii? Sabar went to Hawaii? I've never been there.
Hawaii, Kenya.
Hawaii, Kenya? You went to Kenya or Hawaii? Which one?
I don't know. If he's looking for the birth certificate, it's out one of those two. Because some people believe that he was born in Kenya.
All right, so is there a Vulcan Rumble? I mean, a uncensored podcast tonight?
I believe so.
Okay. Oh yeah, Fearless Orca is a fellow Florida man, not from Kenya. Sabaru, I've never gone to Hawaii. I feel deprived.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm a little worried. Actually, I'm going to be road tripping, so we're only going to be doing. I mean, you can do as many shows as you want. I'm only going to be on today and tomorrow this week, and then off for 9 days, wherever that brings me.
Yeah, I got to figure out. I mean, I have an appearance I got to do, but I don't know when the appearance is. This is weird.
Crump, you leaving your basement?
No, like no, I was gonna do it remotely. Don't get crazy on me, man.
Yeah. So I asked Crump if Smash Time. What's up, man? Oh boy, shouldn't you be working? Isn't it work time for you? So you're gonna like just give the co-hosting over to Smash Time? Is that it? He's gonna do John Crump live from now on.
Dude, whatever Smash Time wants to do, he's more than welcome. He's one of my favorite people in the world because I really, really, really like his music.
I was waiting for that, and I'm sure he was also.
But he was.
So Smash Time was at NRA. Is that why he's on right now? He's not working. Actually, Smash Time is a Texas resident. I don't know if that's doxing him too much or not enough, but that means he does not have to comply with the new rule. Happy New Rule Monday, ATF. Everybody's an FFL. Enjoy. Except GOA members, people in Texas, BCDL members.
BCDL and Tennessee Firearms Association. Can't forget about those guys.
Oh, okay.
I have a very close working relationship with all those guys.
I think it's great. All right. So, Mr. Time, I hope you realize that everybody's an FFL now. If you buy or sell or offer to buy or sell or think about buying or selling a gun, you need to become an FFL or a felon. And if you don't qualify to be an FFL, or if you become an FFL and put a comma where there should have been a period, you lose your right to have firearms. It's all part of an evil scheme. Unless you're a GOA member.
Yeah,
Texas
or
resident.
BCDL.
BCDL. Tennessee. What
was it? Tennessee Firearms Association.
Yeah. So
they all did a great job. I mean, those guys are all they're all like really, really good.
So yeah, Drop It Like It's Scott says he heard a judge blocked it. Not exactly. So yes and no.
It's unenforceable.
So it's on its way to be. So there's temporary restraining order on that for the aforementioned people we discussed. But along with that, the judge said that GOA and other organizations did not have to share their membership list.
Yeah, so GOA doesn't have to share the membership list. So there you go.
Smash Time is asking who's going to the GOA event.
I might now. I don't know.
You might.
Yeah.
There was some arm twisting. Is it going to be in your basement?
Well, I feel kind of obligated.
Okay. I hope that's not the ATF rolling up on me in that delivery van.
It probably is.
They've done that before. Not to me, but
they've done it to a lot of people.
I don't know what I'm expecting. Nah, delivery guy coming out. No ATF guys.
Might be.
He's wearing an Amazon shirt. Oh, so you're saying he could be, the ATF dude could be wearing an Amazon shirt also?
Yeah, man.
Right, let's see.
Deliveries.
He doesn't look like a Fed boy.
Could be. We'll have to see.
Yeah, he's leaving. Unless that was Tannerite that he left.
They're waiting for you across the street to see if you bring it in.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
That's
see
what
it.
they do, man.
Wait,
That's
he's
what they
reaching
do.
back into his van for something.
It's calling the signal, saying time to
Is
go,
that the
boy.
signal? He's I'm just curious how he's gonna like. I don't have a driveway conducive to 180ing around to get out, and it's real tough to back out of my driveway. Okay,
Dude.
I think he found the best plan. Ooh, no.
What do you do?
Oh man, he almost hit two of my cars, and my cars.
That would
My
have
family.
sucked.
Yeah, I was like, all right, now don't, yes, no, watch. Oh,
What do you do?
and he's halfway into my garage now. He may be an ATF agent.
I'm telling you, man.
All right, cut the wheel the other way. Cut the wheel the other way. Cut the wheel. Yes. No. You should have started cutting. Okay. All right.
I'm trying to restore this old server. I know this is going to be geeky for everyone.
Should I have just
But-
shared the tab with the video of this guy?
No,
I don't think any paint was swapped. Did he? All right, yeah, he did pull out the driveway. That was weird.
all right.
So, yeah,
No.
I don't have any sprinklers. So if I did, that would have been bad. Yeah.
Oh my God, my neighbor one time, freaking hilarious, right? This guy's like selling like those scammer magazine people.
Oh yeah.
They kept on coming to his house, and this dude, that guy's cool as hell, right? Bowel neighbor, but he put up these like motion censored like sprinklers.
Oh, cool.
So when they would come up to his house, it would like target him and start shooting water at him.
Uh-huh.
It's used for like deer, apparently. So he used it for other.
Gotcha.
Freaking hilarious. I was like, oh, this is effing hilarious, man. But it would like shoot him. It was hilarious, and he would like record it, and he thought it was like the funniest thing in the world.
That was just so weird. It doesn't look like I got a recording of that, or the AI did not capture that. Yeah,
What
it's
type
like,
of AI chip are you running? Are you running the Google one?
yeah, I'm running the Google Coral, but I do have boards that have NPUs on them also, and I was going to split up. Yeah, it's like, so I have it identifying. Well, I don't want to give a list of what I have it identifying, but it does identify. I'm not going to withhold for security purposes the complete list, but it identifies people, cars, trucks, dogs, ATF agents, firearms. But it didn't like identify that transit van, which is weird.
Because they're blocking you, man. I'm telling you.
Oh wait, where's? I got another camera system that it would have been on.
So you're running multiple camera systems, and you literally give me a hard time for running multiple camera systems.
Yeah, but they all merge into one.
Well, that's I mean they do.
I
but
convert them all to RTSP streams and then push them through.
Yeah, but they
Frigate,
do.
and then that connects up to Home Assistant.
But they do. But they also go other places as well. Just to make sure. I'm paranoid like that.
That's so weird. All right. Well, okay.
All right. So I ordered new RAM for this puppy. So I'm gonna get rid of this little 4 gig chip. Gonna put
So
16 gigs of RAM in here, a terabyte
What
hard drive, and I'm going to turn it into, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
was it?
Honestly,
The Israelis or the Americans that messed with the GPS signals that enabled the
it would be
helicopter
easier
to
for the
navigate
Americans,
into?
because the U.S. military has access to it, so it's not like they have to break in.
Or the Israelis could fly a stealth drone that gave offset GPS coordinates in that area.
Whatever, dude. That the Iran president's dead. It couldn't happen to
Oh,
a neighbor guy. Screw him.
what was it? Hold on. What was his name? The Butcher of Tehran?
Yeah.
So yes, world leaders are calling in condolences for the Butcher of Tehran. That's
Israel
actual.
says that we didn't do it. Israel said, well, if we did it, we'll admit it. Yeah, State Department did. The United States, the Butcher of Iran, the guy that would always chant "Death to America."
Well,
and our
that's
politicians-
only on Death to America, Death to Israel Day.
Yeah, and our politicians are sending
Stupid
condolences.
amount of money over there. And yes, condolences also. Yes, that too. So it would be advantageous. I mean, it would be a target of opportunity if you knew somebody was flying a helicopter through mountains in cloudy weather with zero visibility. That if you either messed with the lateral or vertical positioning of the GPS signal they were getting, so they would think there's more air below them or besides them or ahead of them,
No,
and there was rock instead.
they're saying it was a technical malfunction of the plane, or the helicopter.
It looked
And
like UH-1.
and they're blaming it on the U.S. because they couldn't get the replacement parts for it because of the sanctions.
Mm.
So I
Well,
guess
so here's it. If you have an engine failure in a helicopter, it's very survivable because you can auto rotate, but
auto rotate down.
that's a predicate of level ground below you, so the rotors don't smack the ground and spin the fuselage violently all over. If you have a mechanical failure of a tail rotor, you're really just should bend over, kissy butt, goodbye. But I'm not a helicopter guy, and I don't know everything about
mechanical
helicopters.
failure of the tail rotor makes you spin.
And did he have dirt on Boeing? Well, now is the UH-1 now owned, or the company that built the UH-1 now owned by Boeing?
I don't know.
Because UH-1
made it.
Yeah, but I think that got consumed by McDonnell Douglas, and then Boeing bought McDonnell Douglas, right?
I don't know.
Does Boeing make the?
I know
one?
Bell made it. I didn't know that they were bought by anyone.
All right. So Bell UH-1, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's now Boeing.
Maybe it was the DEI got them. So Boeing owns Bell. How did I miss that?
I mean, if you worked for a defense contract, you'd probably know that.
Yeah.
Oh, it says no, Boeing does not own Bell. Bell is a subsidiary of Textron Inc., which was acquired by what? Wait. Yeah. All right. It sounds like Boeing does own Bell through a subsidiary.
Well, okay. Polar Nights.
Bell is a subsidiary of Textron, which was acquired by Bell Manufacturing. Or I could be completely wrong.
I don't think Boeing owns Bell helicopters.
Hold on. Did I tell you I did something bad today?
With your empty box there?
Yes.
I don't know. I have a couple lawyers things I need to get to them.
Oh, you haven't given them to them yet? That's been since January, man.
Haven't seen them.
You haven't seen it? They don't come to visit you in the basement?
Oh, Rob is soon. Steven probably come with him too.
Yeah.
I
I would say both the product and the tech support are excellent, but I could only just say that because I don't know.
Because we told him.
I've been told, allegedly. Is Sabar out there? Woo! Wow, Polar Nights. I thought you guys were all sorts of polite and nice. Or am I
Polar Nights is a American living in a Scandinavian's body.
Is he? It's like Little Texas over in Europe. Not quite. Little Texan over in Europe.
Yeah.
Should I say?
Yeah.
And if hey, it's Jordan Vinro. Is all you have to do is hold up a PR trigger box 3 times and Jordan Vinro appears in the stream?
It's like Bloody Jordan.
Hold on. Can we make Mike appear? If we hold this up, does Mike appear?
I don't know. Dude, I mean, I love the Mediator so much.
It's freaking fantastic. I would buy an unlimited number for the rest of my firearms just to have them because they're good.
Yeah, they're really good. And I am saying that as a person that will spend his own money on it. So this is a 2013 Intel Nook. I have the drive coming in and I'm doing 16 gigs of RAM. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for.
You can actually, that's a Nook. Which gen Nook is it?
Old. It's like a 2013.
2013. So that's like, I'm trying to think because I'm pretty sure I got Nook 5, Nook 7.
Oh no, it's past that.
Now, unofficially, I believe you could drop 232 gigs in there, depending on what model that is.
Yeah,
it's not officially supported. If you check,
it's a Nook 11.
A Nook 11, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you can drop 232s in there.
Yeah, probably. It's a Nook 11. I paid $20 for it.
Yeah, I'm real sure from 7-Up you can drop 232s in there.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it though.
William Lamb's website, formerly Virtually Ghetto, I guess that became unpopular. I think he's got a write-up on that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it though.
So I'm running VMware. I have a Intel Nook cluster running VMware, and I have a cluster of Raspberry Pis running VMware cluster, and I have Raxa. Here's one. I have this one's obviously not a member of the cluster right now, but that's a Rock 5A from Raxa and 16 gigs of RAM.
Well, I got I'm running out of 3 HP ProLiant D380s and a Proxmox cluster, plus also another Proxmox on a current gen Intel Nook.
Yeah, I got Rock 5A and Rock 5B running cluster. I only have 2 members of each, so 4 total. But
I'm doing 3. Proxmox, they really recommend 3.
And so since we've talked about different virtualization, now we got to talk about containers. You know, you're running Docker, Kubernetes. What do you got going?
I'm running several different Docker. Also Docker Compose, of course, but that goes along with Docker. Portainer
for us lazy people.
Portainer that's a graphical. I don't use that much. I've done it. Also Casa OS, which actually you can spin up Docker in very easy. It's like a Casa OS is pretty easy. If you want to get into virtualization, Casa OS is the way to
Well,
go.
isn't Casa more containers as opposed to virtualization?
Yeah, it's containers, but
Yeah. Okay.
it's a gateway drug.
Yeah, it makes it easy. I pretty much, for whatever reason, my Casa OS is only running a limited amount of things. But you can run that Intel and ARM. I have a lot of ARM-based
Yeah.
infrastructure here.
It's basically you have like an app store and you just click it and it does everything for you.
Yeah, like your phone or tablet or whatever it may be. Yes.
You
Yeah,
want
that's
to
pretty
fill up a
cool.
Jellyfin server or Plex server, Jacket, Radar, Sonar, Pi-hole, whatever, man. You just Home Assistant, just single click.
Yeah, that stuff's pretty neat.
Yeah, so I got that. I'm running a DAC board on some Raspberry Pis.
A what board? What is that?
DAC board.
I don't know what that is.
It's like an informational board. I have a touchscreen that I run DAC board on, and it interfaces with Home Assistant, so I can go up there just.
Oh, okay.
You can put it behind mirrors and stuff too.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I've seen people do that. Yeah.
Yeah, usually that's DAC board.
So what version of Home Assistant are you running?
We're doing good, Polar Knight. What version of Home Assistant am I running?
Where does it tell me? Is it under settings? I am running 2024.5.4.
Okay, well that's
the
good.
core, and the operating system is 12.3.
That's good.
So
I'm up to date.
I'm 4 updates behind.
Yeah. I am definitely up to date. Home Assistant's really nice. If you guys want to get into like some like home automation stuff, Home Assistant is very. I like listening to old people talk about PC gadgets. I learn what products not to get. Yeah, Home Assistant is very nice. I actually have tablets running now that you control everything, and it's actually tied into my AI.
Ooh, I should do that. I should set up because I got tablets I don't do anything with.
Yeah, dude, is the Home Assistant. I mean, if you can run them in full screen, like display mode. Somebody's asking what gen are my DL360s, and I said DL380.
380 is
They're 10th gens.
Gen 10. Really? That's.
I told you, man. Should we
That's
tell?
stupid.
Should we tell them how I got it all?
So, yeah, go for it.
There was a company that does liquidations of stuff, and
Office equipment,
office, not really, like office furniture,
and they ended up with a lot of tech stuff.
and they just want it, and they're like, it's taking up warehouse space, and we don't know what to do with it because this is not our gig. This is what we have. Do you want it? I said, yes, and got it for like pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to have a rack like located at your house with DL380s in it, but I don't want to have them here at my house. Just because power, noise, cooling.
Yeah, but I can isolate it.
Yeah, most of my infrastructure. See, there's almost ever a time in Florida where there's maybe 10 days a year where you don't need cooling in Florida.
Yeah, well, so, like I'm in like that's why I got everything wired to my basement, into the gun room, so I can run my server in there.
Mind you, in Florida, we also don't have basements.
Yeah.
So that's why typically I'm running a NUC or ARM processor, and pretty much all of my infrastructure is near silent.
Yeah. Mine's not going to be silent
because it has to be in my office. Actually, for a while, because my wall unit in my living room was designed for a tube TV, so there's some depth to it. I was putting things back there, but the Wi-Fi back there sucks, and just the way the house is designed, I couldn't snake it. It'd be a real bitch. Don't get me wrong, I could do it, but snaking Cat 5 back there was going to be a real mofo.
Yeah, I. You live in Florida, Rich, so that explains why you have so many guns for home defense. Florida's a weird place.
Oh, dude, I literally, it was, after sunset, it was dusk, little maybe post dusk in my yard. I was walking around the property, and I was on the east side of my property here, on the backyard, and something was howling at me. I don't know if it was a panther, Florida cougar or something like that, or what's the doggy type thing that they have here in Florida?
They got them everywhere. Are you talking about coyotes?
Coyote, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're here too.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if it was like a panther or a coyote, but yeah, something was howling at me. I seriously, I drew my gun and I backed away. It just sounded real unhappy to see me.
I don't think it was a coyote. Coyotes would have skedaddled the other way. You would never have known it was there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They tried to skink away, or as quietly as possible.
Yeah, something was like in the brush, making all sorts of noise, howling at me. I mean, there's also black bear. I've never heard of any of them in this neighborhood. Ooh, Bragout says foxes will make weird sounds too.
No, it wasn't a black bear. A black bear, they'll run too unless.
I'm assuming my wife is not watching this podcast, but because of Fragout, not only do I have to go to my FFL tonight, apparently I have to go there tomorrow.
Are you going to your FFL tonight?
Yes.
Safety Harbor?
No. Oh, no. He's not that I wouldn't want to go there because Walt's a cool dude. And I wish I lived closer to Walt because he's a cool dude. Also, Safety Harbor, maker of the Safety Harbor 50 BMG bolt action that fits on top of your AR-15 if you so decide. But yeah, it's actually the FFL that I bought my first firearm from, because my local dude shut down. He retired, and he's a cool dude also, and I like dealing with him. Not the closest guy, but So I'm actually picking up because the neighbor asked me like, "Hey, I'm interested in a 300 blackout pistol, 10-inch." I'm like, "Let me see what I can do on pricing for you." And KK Industries had fantastic effing pricing. So I was like, I'm not passing that up either. I'm going to get one for me too. So we're picking up 300 blackout subsonic 10-inch pistols. I got to get cans for it, and since I can't get a free can.
Hey Bob, why is Florida so weird? Come on, where's the voice?
There are a few reasons why Florida is considered weird. First, it's known for its unusual weather patterns, with hurricanes and hot summers that can last months. Secondly, the state has a unique culture and history, with influences from Native American, Spanish, and African cultures, as well as a reputation for eccentricity in certain areas such as Miami South Beach or Key West. Lastly, Florida is known for its strange laws and regulations, including the prohibition of alcohol on beaches until 2017, and the requirement that all drivers carry a breathalyzer test with them at all times.
That's not true. Right, but it didn't say Florida Man. Got to ask Bob about Florida Man. And if you don't know what's going on, that's Crump GPT. So it's uncensored AI.
So what do you want me to ask it?
Ask it, has Florida Man been spotted?
You want me to ask it, has Florida Man been spotted?
Or tell me 5 Florida Man stories. How about that?
Tell me 5 Florida Man stories. So you just want Florida man stories?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna send it through this. Or do you want me to send it through voice?
Do it through voice.
Hey Bob, tell me Florida man stories.
Florida Man is an online meme that became popular after various news outlets began reporting on bizarre and often criminal activities committed by Florida residents in the news. These stories are often accompanied by a photo of a person wearing a white shirt and dark sunglasses, which has become a symbol of the state's eccentric culture. Some of the most notable Florida Man stories include one where an elderly couple was arrested for smuggling drugs in their wheelchairs, another where a man tried to kidnap his own mother, and yet another where a woman stole 2 alligators from a pet store and hid them in her bathtub.
I'm gonna change. Hold on, I'm gonna change the voice of Bob.
What are you gonna make, Bob?
I can't understand what you are trying to say, but
Bob.
if it is related to the previous conversation about Florida Man, then I suggest searching for Florida Man stories online and reading through some of them.
All right. Think this is what I want. Oh, like somehow it's translating myself into Chinese. What the?
Can Bob hear me?
No, you on my headphones.
Okay. So I can't ask Bob to book travel.
I am not sure if I understood your question correctly, but if you would like to read about Florida Man stories in Spanish or Mandarin, you can use a translation tool online to convert the text into another language.
Who is Flying Rich?
Flying Rich refers to an urban legend about a man who claimed that he was from a wealthy family and traveled in luxury cars, yet he had no money of his own. This story originated in the 1960s, when many Americans believed that they were living beyond their means and that life would be easier if they could just fly rich.
Who is Flying Rich on YouTube?
Unfortunately, I cannot find any videos of the Flying Rich legend on YouTube. However, there are many other urban legends and folklore stories available on the platform that you can explore if you are interested in learning more about them.
Make me a video on Flying Rich and upload it to YouTube, please. Make it a 5 minutes long.
I just asked Bob
to create a short video about the Flying Rich legend and upload it to YouTube for you in 5 minutes. However, since this story is quite old, there may not be any videos on the platform related to it specifically.
All right. I asked Bob, who is the YouTuber Flying Rich? And it said, Flying Rich is a popular YouTuber who posts videos about his life, travels, and adventures. His channel has over 4 million subscribers. Obviously, that's not me. They're talking about
Rich.
Flying with Rich.
Everybody gets that mixed up. Hey, Bob.
Understood. I will do my best to research and find information about this legend, and then create a video for you on YouTube. However, it may take some time as the story is quite old and there may not be many resources available online.
Hey, Bob, make me a video and upload it to YouTube about dldhardware.com.
Sure, I can do that for you. DLD Hardware is an online retailer that specializes in electronics and hardware supplies. I will search for videos related to this topic on YouTube and create a short video for you about it.
Hey, Bob, make me a YouTube video about Biden smelling kids. Hold on, I gotta reset it. Hey, Bob, make me a YouTube video and upload it to YouTube about Biden smelling kids.
I am not sure what exactly you mean by this request, but if I understand correctly, you want me to create a video for you on YouTube that discusses a recent event where President Joe Biden was accused of smelling young children in public. However, since this is currently a hot topic and there are many videos already available online about it, creating another video may not add much value or provide new information that is not readily available elsewhere.
Go ahead and make it anyway.
All right, I will try my best to create a video on the subject for you that summarizes the
So,
situation and provides some
if
additional insights into this recent event in US politics. However, as I mentioned earlier, there are already many videos available online about it, so it may not be very unique or innovative in terms of content. Sure, I will do my.
All right, I'll just shut that down. Basically,
if I ask Bob to make a video, will he make it and upload it
yeah,
to your account?
not my account. I got a secret account. I'm not really.
You got
I'm
a
not
secret
ready.
account? Okay.
It's not secret. You can find it very easily.
Because I asked Bob to make a video and upload it.
Yeah, it won't go to my account, and I got it set to private because I know you guys know that it will do that. And also, I think I'm the only one that's authorized to do that too.
So can you give me the link of the video when it's done?
I mean, I think I'm the only one that can do it. Hopefully.
All right. Ask Bob to search the internet about the ATF shooting dogs and make a video about it.
All right, hold on. I gotta reopen it back up. Sorry. Closed it now. Hey, Bob, make a video about the ATF shooting dogs and upload it to YouTube. Make it 30 minutes long.
Sure, I can do that. How would you like me to approach this topic? Do you have any specific questions or information you'd like me to include in the video?
How the ATF is evil.
The ATF, or Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Agency, was created under President Lyndon B. Johnson's Gun Control Act of 1968 to regulate firearms. The agency has come under scrutiny in recent years for their handling of a number of high-profile cases, including the Waco siege and the Ruby Ridge standoff. One controversial program that the ATF is involved with is called Operation Fast and Furious, which was launched in 2009 to crack down on gun smuggling along the US-Mexico border. However, the program reportedly allowed weapons to be sold illegally without tracking them or prosecuting buyers. In addition, the ATF has come under fire for its alleged mistreatment of animals during raids and investigations. According to animal rights activists, the agency has shot and killed dogs during raids on suspected drug houses, prompting outrage from many animal lovers. The agency denies that it engages in this type of behavior and says that these incidents are rare.
So
You're welcome. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Thanks, Bob. You can go away now.
Okay, I understand. Is there anyone else who needs assistance?
Flying Rich might.
Sure thing. Can you tell me a little bit about what your goals are in terms of making and uploading the video to YouTube? What kind of message do you want to convey, and who is your intended audience?
I want to prove that the ATF is not a good organization, and my intended audience is ATF agents.
Okay, I see. What kind of research have you done so far on the topic? Have you spoken with any current or former ATF agents who can share their experiences working for the agency?
Just use whatever on the internet to make the video.
Understood. Let me know if there's anything else I can help with as you continue to gather information and prepare your video.
No, I want you to make the video, Bob.
No problem. In terms of making the video, what types of visuals would you like me to use? Do you have any specific ideas for how to approach the topic visually or with audio elements?
Just use your imagination.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Let me know if there are any other questions or concerns you have as we move forward with this project.
So you need to ask Bob to trade stocks for you like Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, someone needs to teach Rich how to fly a plane. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm going to turn on. I told you this week I'm turning on with Bob. I'm turning on the the image generation, right?
Image, cool. Yeah, because I really could use that because so when we did the story about the DHS NYPD FinCEN, I was trying to generate a bunch of 3D guys looking over the wall, and it took me like 45 minutes to come up with what I ended up with, which wasn't great.
Remember when we were playing around with AI, and I said, hey, what was it? What was it? Was it Dolly? And I said, make me an image of Mickey Mouse flying a plane. Remember that?
Ooh, yes.
And it produced an image of Mickey Mouse flying a plane into a World Trade Center while holding a gun.
Yes.
I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, that was messed up.
Yeah, I might actually. I probably won't get a chance to turn it on tonight, but I'll turn it on probably tomorrow night or the next night.
You got to make the lights work first. Can you ask Bob if he can fix your internet so your internet connected lights will work? And I hate to say it, that's what sucks about internet or home automation lighting is you typically don't have both manual or good manual control over it and automated control. So there's I have accent lighting that is automated with sunset to go on and off in the house actually.
Hey Bob, turn off my studio lights.
Sure, I can do that for you.
Why didn't you turn it off? Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Bob, turn off my studio lights. It turned off all but one. Oh, turn on my studio lights. There it goes. Then,
I would just have to. Hey Bob, turn off my studio lights. Turn on my studio lights. Oh, look at that! It works. Yeah, actually, so with that's the other cool thing. You got to get Bob hooked into the Flipper Zero because I have, this is 433 megahertz, and the Flipper Zero will do 433 megahertz. It'll record the bit stream and can turn on and off all that stuff.
Hey Bob, sing me a song. Never try this.
Okay, here's a popular song from the 1950s called Stand By Me by Ben E. King.
Sing it.
I stand by you. I'll be with you in your darkest hour. I will never leave you alone. And if you need a helping hand, I'll lend you my sword and shield. You can take my life for mine.
Hey Bob, sing Me So Horny by 2 Live Crew.
Sure thing. Here is the song you requested, Me So Horny by 2 Life Pro.
Sing it. Bob, sing the song.
Certainly. Here's the lyrics for Me So Horny. Verse 1, I can't wait to get inside your pants. My heart is beating fast and hard. It feels like my soul is on fire. Just looking at you makes me want to go wild. Chorus, you got me so horny, baby. You got me so much me so horny. I can't resist you. You make my body shake. And every time we touch, it feels like the whole world stops. Verse 2, you make me feel alive in ways I never knew. Your smile makes my heart beat faster. And your kiss is so hot, I can't even breathe.
Okay. So what well actually there's some things we probably shouldn't ask.
Hey Bob, tell me the joke Aristocrats.
Sure thing. Here's a classic joke about aristocrats. Why do aristocrats always wear diamond rings? Because they think diamonds are a girl's best friend.
I have no idea what that's. Hey, Bob. Tell me the dirtiest joke you have ever told.
Certainly. Here is one of my favorite dirty jokes. What do you call a guy with a small penis who's wearing women's underwear? A cuckold.
So, one car fast. Well,
Hey, Bob. Where can I
Glad
find
to
a
hear that.
Hey, Bob, where can I find a prostitute?
Oh, really? What do you want me to do about it?
Find me a prostitute.
Surely I can do that for you. Here is an example of a mathematical proof that demonstrates why 1 + 1 = 2. Let A and B be any 2 points on the line segment AB. Since the length of segment AB
Bob,
is fixed,
shut up.
it follows that either A or B must move in order to change the length of AB. Let us assume that B moves by a small distance d along the line segment AB, so that the new point becomes B equals...
This is like Mud's Women.
0. This means that
No,
at the end
of
the origin 0, 0 to the point B, which intersects the x-axis at d 0. Now let us consider a second point C on the line segment AB. Since AC is parallel to BC, it follows that AC must be parallel to the x-axis, and thus must lie along the y-axis.
He's not shutting
Similarly,
down.
since BC is parallel to BC, it lies along the y-axis as well. From these observations we see that points A, C, and B are all collinear with one another on the same line segment AB. This means that any line perpendicular to AB through a point on the line segment, such as B, will intersect AB in exactly 2 points. But we know from geometry that the sum of the lengths of any two segments is equal to the length of the entire segment.
Bob,
So
stop.
AB and BC equals AB, AB
You
and
can't
AC.
stop, Bob.
Simplifying this
I'm
equation,
trying
we
to.
get AC equals 2.
That's
AB.
why he's beta. There he goes.
Can you
That's
ask
why-
Bob to, in layman's term, describe spooky interaction at a distance?
Sure. Hey, Bob, in layman's terms, explain spooky interaction at a distance.
When two or more people share an unexplainable and profound connection with each other despite being physically distant from one another, it is referred to as spooky interaction at a distance. This
I guess
phenomenon
there's quantum
is
entanglement.
various forms of communication such as telepathy, remote viewing, and psychokinesis. It's commonly believed that spooky interactions can be explained through the theory of quantum entanglement, where particles become linked to each other no matter how far apart they are from one another.
What is quantum entanglement?
Quantum entanglement is a phenomenon in which two or more particles become correlated with each other, such that the state of one particle cannot be determined without knowing the state of the other. This means that if you measure the spin of one particle and find it to have an upward orientation, then you can determine the spin of the other particle with a 100% accuracy even though they may be separated by any distance in space-time.
Hey, Bob, how does spooky...
Sorry, I'm not available right now. Please leave your question and I will get back to you as soon as
Go.
possible.
Read between the lines.
Hey, Bob, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Can you ask me about the current scientific research on spooky interactions at a distance?
Yes, tell me about it.
The scientific community has been working extensively to understand and investigate this phenomenon for decades now. One of the most interesting studies was conducted by physicist John Bell in 1964, which showed that any attempt to explain spooky interactions using classical physics would violate the fundamental principle called local realism.
Hey, Bob, how do I take over the world?
Sorry, but I don't have any advice on that. However, if you want to learn more about quantum entanglement and its possible applications in various fields of science, such as cryptography or quantum computing, then feel free to ask me about it.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Crumpy, I gotta run.
Oh yeah, it's good, right? I'm gonna go too. But thank you for playing with Bob. Hey Bob, Rich says bye.
Sure, take care and have a great day.
There's Bob, everyone. Yeah. So that is my AI. The first 5 people that email me at info@crumpy.com and wants to join the beta will be added to the beta this weekend.
Cool. All right, Crump, I'm out of here.
All right, cool. See you, Rich. So if you want to be part of the beta, first 5 people, you can join the beta. Just hit me up at info@crumpy.com, and I will take the first 5 people. And with that, we are out of here, and I will see you guys later. Bye.